Pennsylvania's budget deadline has come and gone with no deal in place again. And GOP state senators block a minimum wage proposal. This and more for the Week in Focus for the Pennsylvania Capital Star. First up, for the 5th year in a row, Pennsylvania will not have an on-time state budget. The Republican-controlled Senate adjourned for the week Tuesday without agreeing to a spending plan, drawing criticism from Democratic lawmakers and Governor Josh Shapiro. Shapiro called the move disrespectful to the people of Pennsylvania, accusing Senate Republicans of walking away instead of finishing the job. Every Senate Democrat voted against Tuesday's motion to recess. As America's 250th birthday approaches this weekend, Representative Jordan Harris said it is rich that lawmakers would leave the Capitol to honor the holiday with the work undone. House Minority Leader Republican Representative Jesse Topper said Pennsylvania's divided government has made negotiations more difficult, with lawmakers holding completely divergent opinions on the state's priorities and finances, noting that they were making progress. Major sticking points include education funding, tax cuts, skill games, raising the minimum wage, and legalizing recreational marijuana. But with no agreement in sight, lawmakers are heading into the holiday without a budget and no clear timeline for when one will be passed. Next, it has been 7,297 days since the state legislature last passed a minimum wage, raising it to $7.15 an hour in 2006, and Senate Republicans have once again blocked an effort to increase it. On Tuesday, every Republican voted against a Democratic procedural move that would have brought a House-passed bill to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour up for debate. Senate Democrats marked the anniversary by forcing the vote, but the effort failed along party lines. According to the State Department of Labor and Industry, nearly 43,000 Pennsylvanians earn minimum wage or less. Republican leaders say they're open to compromise, but argue a $15 an hour statewide minimum wage would hurt employers. Want to support Pennsylvania Capital Star? Sign up for our newsletter, share this post, or become a donor to back independent journalism in the Commonwealth. And finally, Pennsylvania is joining more than 24 states in suing the Trump administration over new Medicaid work requirements. Governor Josh Shapiro says the policy could strip healthcare coverage from vulnerable Pennsylvanians by creating unnecessary paperwork and barriers to care. The lawsuit argues the rules go beyond what Congress authorized and could force medically frail people off Medicaid. Supporters say the requirements encourage work, but the lawsuit points to Arkansas, where a similar program caused thousands to lose coverage without increasing employment. That program lasted less than a year. Shapiro says the state will continue fighting to protect Medicaid recipients, especially those who rely on the program most. I'm Natalie Bencavanga, and this was your Week in Focus.